Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure on the SEGA Dreamcast. I am one Welsh sheep yet again.
Where am I? This is very strange.
Oh yes, it is very strange indeed, and if anyone hasn't noticed, that altar over there, that looks awfully similar to the altar of the Master Emerald, does it not? Probably just a coincidence.
I beg of you, hear me now. My father is coming here soon, and I fear what may happen. You must take everyone away from here. Oh, please! Are you saying you can't leave this place? I understand. Let me talk to my father again. There must be a better way to do this. Don't worry, my friends. I won't let you down. I must do something quickly.
She's talking to herself and a bunch of animals. We have a crazy lady on our hands.
What? I'm back in front of the altar. This is beginning to blow my mind.
To be fair, Knuckles, that's not exactly a hard thing to do. Not exactly the sharpest tool on the shed, are you?
Wait a minute, I remember. The broken pieces of the Master Emerald. I have to restore them to where they belong. Incomplete. I need to find the remaining pieces, wherever they are. Hey! Look! It's Eggman's flying fortress. That's where the rest of the pieces must be. I don't know where that ship is. Hey, isn't that one of Eggman's robots? I know. I'll follow it back to Eggman's base. Here I come, Eggman.
How do you know it's specifically Eggman's robot? It could be Dr. Wily's robot from the Mega Man series, for all you know. I digress. Anyway, we've seen all that area, so I decided to cut past and go straight to this brand new location. Well, it's not a brand new location, we've been here before, but I want to cut past to talk to these guys and start heading over to Eggman's base. We've been here before as Sonic, so if you played the Sonic playthrough at this point, or watched my LP of the Sonic playthrough of the game, you know exactly where to go. What can I tell you? What can I tell you indeed? I've been saying that a lot this playthrough. I just realized this entire LP, I've been saying, what can I tell you? A lot. Granted, I do have a lot of verbal tics when it comes to doing these LPs that I can't help myself from saying. It's driving me mad. Ah! Like, since I've been watching Clement's LPs, I have recently picked up his verbal tick of, but I digress, and it drives me mad. I can't stop myself from saying it.
Just what I thought. Time to make a house call. See who's so easily tricked. I can sense the emeralds are here somewhere.
Okay, well anyway, now we have access to the egg carrier, and I'm going to be fumbling a little bit around this area, folks, as Knuckles, because basically I thought there was areas that... There's optional areas in the egg carrier, and I thought I could get to them right now as Knuckles, but apparently I can't. But anyway, moving into this room, we can see loads of water. There's a pool. I love the fact Dr. Eggman has his own pool. I love the fact his face is molded and... this is why I love the egg carrier. It's got so much character to it. It's amazing. But, yeah, this area is where we're actually meant to go next. But how are we going to get to the next zone, you might ask? Because Sky Deck Zone is the actual next zone we're going to. And there's actually a back door entrance to Sky Deck, which is inside this pool. And unfortunately, the door is blocked and there's tons of water in the way. There is a way to get rid of this, so don't fret. We will be dealing with the water in due time. But for the meantime, let's just go and explore and collect ourselves a fantastic emblem. And if anyone is actually wondering if I ever show off all of the emblems that you can actually pick up during the adventure fields in this game, I couldn't tell you, because I can't remember where they all are, so I don't know. Maybe I have picked them all up, maybe I haven't. I honestly don't know.
What's going on? This thing's always changing.
How do you know it's always changing? You've seen it change once in this entire time you've been on this thing. So that doesn't really equate to always changing. But anyway, what I'm trying to... There is a way in one version, I think it's in the only of it... You can only do this in the DX version, but it can actually clip up that giant tower to gain access to a certain area that we're not meant to be able to access as Knuckles yet. Like, this is an area we won't be able to access, and I want to actually be showing off until the bonus video of the LP. But there are extra rooms in the egg carrier we can uncover and go to, which, you know, I just love the fact we can explore these adventure fields. You know, a lot of people hate adventure fields and overworlds and Sonic games, but I don't mind them.
I sense the Master Emerald. It can't be far from here.
Yeah, while I do like going from level to level directly in each Sonic game, I don't mind having an overworld just to explore, you know. I don't mind it as much as most people. I don't think it's such a bad thing. By the way, this item box is glitchy as all hell. Sometimes you'll just go through it. I don't understand that. I don't know, I just don't mind the adventure fields or any open-ended areas as much as most people. The only instance it's really terrible is in Sonic 06, but... at least off the top of my head, and I don't want to talk about that game until I actually start tackling it, so that's going to be fun. But anyway, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Sky Deck as Knuckles. And Knuckles' Sky Deck is quite unique in comparison to Sonic's, apart from the, you know, obviously apart from the fact we're flying about climbing walls and whatnot. Sky Deck itself doesn't actually switch its gravity. It doesn't actually tilt like it does in Sonic's gameplay, unless we want it to. Because what's unique about this, you might have seen a joystick at the very start of the level when we entered. Well, we need to use that joystick in order to move Sky Deck itself. And basically, the whole reason Sonic has so much trouble getting through the zone, I am convinced, is because Knuckles is messing about with this joystick. I'm telling you. Basically, you can make all of the egg carrier tilt, which will enable you to get to certain Master Emerald pieces that may or may not be locked depending on where they are. But what I sort of recommend doing before you decide to go and start messing with the joystick is glide over the entirety of the zone first and scope out where the Master Emerald pieces are at. And when you've figured out where the Master Emerald pieces are, then go back to the joystick to manipulate the gravity. So basically it's a neat way to speed run through the stage as quick as possible, so you're not sort of fumbling about with the controls, trying to figure out, okay, maybe I need to go down here or there. And sometimes the actual joystick will, like, the tilted air carrier will sometimes mess with your gliding. For example, if it's tilted in a certain direction, what you'll find is sometimes you will end up gliding and landing towards the ground quicker, because gravity still goes directly down, no matter what way, no matter where you are. The only difference is the perspective is slightly different, so while you jump at the exact same angle, you fall at the exact same angle, your perspective is slightly off, but I digress. It's still an easy zone, and that was actually Knuckles' final stage, ladies and gentlemen. We just gotta deal with his final boss battle, and we are done with this storyline.
The last missing piece! Alright! Now, to restore the Master Emerald. Huh? Oh no, not again. What is the meaning of this?
Don't worry, Knuckles, I'm getting pretty sick of coming to this area myself as it is, but let's see what's happening, shall we?
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them. They came, and my father. I had no idea how bad this would turn out. I'm shocked.
Look! It's the emerald! Wait!
Well, that just raised a million questions.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
I don't know why the line delivery of that line, Knuckles. Whoa, okay, that was weird. The line delivery of that line, that was redundant. It makes me chuckle. Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare. I just don't know. It sounds so robotic. It's weird.
I finally found all of the missing emerald pieces, but I still can't figure out that creepy monster. What's that?
Why did you make a drowning sound effect? What? That makes no sense. Oh, I don't know.
Not again! I hate you! I hate that hedgehog!
Hey, Sonic!
There you are, Knuckles! About time!
I will return!
Eggman, come back!
I'd better let Sonic handle it from here. He'll do okay. I must return to Angel Island and the Master Emerald. No, it can't be. I guess he didn't get enough the first time. You can't stop me from restoring the Master Emerald.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to take on Chaos 6 once again. And Chaos 6 is basically identical to the initial boss fight when playing as Sonic. The only difference is now the engine of the egg carrier itself. Yes, that's what this giant green thing is. It's meant to be the engine. It's all completely damaged. So, unfortunately, it's not really all that harder. But the game would like us to think it's harder. So I'm gonna say it's harder just to make the game happy. It's kind of a continuity error though by here when regards to this, because as you can tell the engine is really broken up by here. But in other storylines later on you won't see it broken up. It doesn't make sense. It annoys me a little bit.
Yeah, you're finished. left now is to return the Master Emerald safely to my island. Should do it. Perfect. All is well now. The Master Emerald and the island have been restored. I'll probably be on this floating island forever.
Liar!
Guarding the Master Emerald again. I may not know the whole story behind this, but perhaps it's better that way. I'm at peace once more.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Knuckles' playthrough of Sonic Adventure. And what can I tell you about Knuckles' story? I like it. I have ragged a little bit about Knuckles being an idiot in particular during this playthrough, and I have been a bit more critical when it comes to Knuckles' storyline, but trust me, the gameplay itself makes up for the nitpicks that I have. I love the gameplay of Knuckles' story, and it's such a shame that it went south in Sonic Adventure 2, in my opinion. I just love the way it was executed here. It was really well thought out and is really well made, and it doesn't overstay its welcome, which I do appreciate. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this one. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. Now catch you all next time as we tackle the Amy storyline of the game, and I will now leave you with a song, Unknown from ME, which is it's a pretty rad tune, if I do tell you that much. It's pretty bodacious. But I digress. Anyway, I'm going to finish off this part now. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. Now catch you all then. Bye!
Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left.
Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you.
Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand
tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left.
I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary.
I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you.
Be fighting now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. I get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my plan, it's gonna fight. I won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender. Yeah! Shall not surrender, no. Yeah!
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse, I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.